Estadio Olímpico en Roma. Franz Beckembauer, el más famoso representante del fútbol de Alemania Occidental, alcanza un hito histórico. Es el primer hombre que levanta la Copa del Mundial como director técnico y como capitán. Alemania Occidental gana el campeonato por tercera vez y Beckembauer arriba al apogeo de su carrera después de 24 años ininterrumpidos de éxito en el juego. Pero lejos del delirio de Italia, Beckembauer se refugia en las montañas, en el famoso centro de esquí de Kitzbühel, donde encuentra la paz y tranquilidad necesarias para equilibrar su vida en la pista rápida. Ahora reflexiona sobre su magnífica trayectoria en los mundiales.
And I scored 2 goals, so I was really very happy. And then I scored another one against Uruguay. It was in the quarterfinal. And then in the semi-final, I scored a very important goal against Russia. In Russia, I had the goalkeeper Lev Yashin. He was probably at this time, along with Gordon Banks, the most spectacular and the best goalkeeper in the world. And I was really very proud to score a goal against Lev Yashin.
Pero en la final el partido no le fue favorable. ¿A qué se debió ese fracaso? ¿Tal vez porque se jugó en la misma Inglaterra o porque el equipo local era mucho mejor? ¿Qué opinó Alemania al respecto?
The defeat was a little bit unlucky because of the third goal. You know, people today still talking about the goal. Was it a goal or was it not a goal? But you know, the
was it a goal?
From my point on, no, because I was very close. I was in the penalty area and I saw the ball bouncing right to hit the line and then bounce back. So for my point on, from my view on it, it was not a goal, but it was given and it was a goal. But at the end, England was the better team and England really deserved the World Cup.
Así llegamos a 1970, cuando a usted se le dio la oportunidad de buscar la revancha. Y por ese entonces, Gerd Müller había ingresado al equipo, de manera que el conjunto de Alemania Occidental era muy diferente.
A little bit different from the playing side. Maybe 70 we had a better playing team, but from the personalities, players like Schnellinger, like Haller, like Schulz, Tilkowski, we missed them a little bit in Mexico. But we had a very good team. And Gerd Müller, he was sensational at this World Cup. He scored 10 goals, I think. He was the man, the striker with the most goals, and he helped us a lot to really get to the semi-final.
Muller's head, Muller! Up comes Ravinha, sprints a goal! Muller, the scorer, number 13, made by Libuda.
Debemos hablar de los cuartos de final, porque ese debe haber sido un partido muy gratificante después de perder en 1966.
I think England 70 was better than 66. It played an excellent performance till it comes to our game. And the first hour, 60 minutes, I mean, we really get destroyed. You know, we have been 2-0 down, England lead 2-0, and we didn't have one chance to get maybe one goal or to get an equalizer or whatever. And then after 1 hour, the game turns completely. I don't know why. Maybe it was too easy for England and they reduce, you know, the speed or whatever, and lost a little bit the concentration. But then after 1 hour, we started to play.
Fish goal. Oh, and Moore stopped that one in the stomach and it hurt. Overrun. Beckembauer. Beckembauer, Moore still down. Injured. Beckembauer in the net. Beckembauer scored. So that cuts me back a bit. Law now for Germany. Great appeal by handball. It won't be given. Schnellinger, number 3. There's Saylor. Saylor! I've done it! Over Saylor and he's scored! And the crowd goes mad! Here's Grabowski again, the crowd beginning to rise to the West Germans. Grabowski trying to tantalize Cooper. A good cross ball. Law on the far post. And then Muller! Muller's done it! Georgie Muller! Give that man just a fraction of a chance, but Georgie Muller does it!
Pero después de vencer a los ingleses, los alemanes occidentales tienen que batirse con Italia en las semifinales. 4 años más tarde, el Mundial se disputa en Alemania Occidental. Beckembauer dirige el equipo. El hecho de ser el país anfitrión y los favoritos para el título presionó aún más a los alemanes. Hay inquietud en el campo y dificultades en los preparativos.
After our 3 games in the group, we played really very bad. And then we had a big disaster, a big confrontation, the players, the coaches, everything. And that clears a little bit. I blamed Ule Hoeneß because Ule Hoeneß, he was a young star at this time, a lot of abilities and a lot of talents. But he was playing more or less for himself. And it was, you know, in a national team, there's no one allowed to play for himself because it's still a teamwork, and particularly in a national team. And so it clears a little bit, you know, the situation, and the thunderstorm sometimes, you know, clear the weather situation. It was exactly this.
And 1 or 2 of the managers of the last 16 clubs who've seen Poland in these finals here have said that they've faded quite a bit in the last 30 minutes of every game. Well, we're in the last 15 minutes of this one as Bonov goes forward. Muller now with a chance. Yes! And Muller doesn't miss those. And Schön loves that one. The Bayern bomber does it.
El gol número 56 que Gerd Müller convirtió en 70 partidos hizo que Alemania se ganase un lugar en la final. Ahora juega con Holanda por el trofeo Jules Rimet en Múnich. Los holandeses en magnífica forma y con un excelente fútbol.
I can understand the people who prefer to Holland to win the World Cup, because Holland started on the top. From the first game on, they played every game world-class standard. We not. We started very poorly. We started from the bottom, and then game after game we played. And then in the final we had the same standard. And maybe it was the lead of the Dutch team maybe was too early. You know, we even didn't touch the ball. You know, the kick-off, Holland had the ball. You know, they made the kick-off, and then they played 1 minute, and then penalty, 1-0 against us.
Olsenbein. Crowd. Chris Germans roaring him into the box. Olsenbein going all the way on his own and fell. Most dramatically, and the penalty's given. So, 2 penalties in the game. Muller was going to take the penalties for the West Germans when Hoeneß missed against Poland, but it's Breitner, the man who tucked one away against Scotland, who is going to take this penalty. This one for 1-1. He got it. And the ground erupts, as in on my watch, the 26th minute. West Germans back in the game. Good running by Bonov. Muller there to support him. Going on his own. Now Muller looks for it. Gets it. Oh, that's the way that little man gets them.
And also I was very ambition to, you know, to be the first captain to hold the new statue, because it was a new one. You know, the old cup was by Brazil, because they won 3 times, and then the cup is now in Brazil.
There's the presentation then. There's the World Cup 74. There's the skipper whose side has won it, Franz Beckembauer, record cap holder.
If you're able to win the World Cup and to be also the captain of this team, I think that's really, it must be the highlight. Yeah, it was the highlight of my career. Yeah.
Luego de su larga y prestigiosa trayectoria como jugador, ¿cómo reaccionó Franz Beckembauer ante la oferta que le hiciera la Federación de Alemania Occidental para dirigir a la selección de su país?
I get a shock, because I never wanted to be a manager. I never wanted to be a coach. I was 1 year, or I would say 6 months, out of playing. I finished in Germany 82 in Hamburg, then 83 I went to Cosmos again to help them to do something for soccer in the United States, and then at the end of 83 I stopped my career completely, and 6 months later the federation asked me to take over the responsibility of the German national team, and then I said, okay, I help you. But not a long time. I help you, maybe 1 year, maybe 2 years. I don't know how long does it take to get the situation quiet, to bring the belief back all from the people, from the press, from everybody.
La credibilidad resurge sin obstáculos. En 1986 Alemania Occidental vuelve a llegar a la final, en la que debe enfrentar a una Argentina inspirada en Maradona.
Maradona, the big man's in there too, floated to the far side, and made in! Brown! Maradona, simple little touch, but a good one to Enrique, and now Maradona, and this could be the break again for Argentina, and he scored! 2-0!
After 2-0 down, because you know, sometimes you are 2-0 down and you play offense because you have to risk everything, and then maybe do a 4 or 5-0 down. So that would be a disaster. So I was very happy after we scored 2 goals, so we had the equalizer. So then may complain after the game. It was not a complaint. Okay, of course, it was a very stupid goal we get. The third one, there was a misunderstanding in the defense. We played offside, and Peter Briegel, he was, you know, he didn't get it, and so we gave the Argentinian the opportunity to score. We lost the game 3-2. We played at the end an exciting game. We have been a very good opponent. That's it. More, I think it would be too much. If we have won the World Cup, it would be too much. For this team, it was not really a spectacular team. It was an average team. And when an average team wins the World Cup, I think it shouldn't be an example.
Pero en Italia 1990 la historia es otra. Beckembauer cree que su equipo está en condiciones de llegar en forma a la final. Jugadores tales como Klinsmann, Matthäus, Wohler y Hasler añaden habilidad instintiva y técnica a las tradicionales cualidades alemanas. Su estado físico en las primeras etapas es magnífico.
Matthäus, the captain, can try a drive. He scored! Players go to the near and far post. Klinsmann! Matthäus with some space. Supporting play. Wohler and Klinsmann. Matthäus can go again. Oh, great goal!
Beckenbauer's men are untroubled through to the semi-finals. Now, an inspired England side stand in their way.
Bremer's there. Might try and knock it sideways. Bremer's got a marvellous curling free kick. Curled off. And England behind. It came off a defender, but Andy Bremer. And Shilton shows his disgust. And Lineker, will the bounce come for Lineker? It might come for Lineker. England are level.
So, 1-1.
1-1 para ambos, sin cambios en el tiempo suplementario. Se determinará por penales quién va a la final. Beckembauer aparenta estar tranquilo. Una palabra del director técnico de Inglaterra, Bobby Robson. No hay nada que puedan hacer ahora. Inglaterra lleva la delantera con 3-2 en la cuenta de penales. Karl-Heinz Riedler marca el 3-3. Ahora Stuart Pearce juega para Inglaterra. Ullmann ataja. Olaf. Ganan los alemanes 4-3. Y ahora Chris Waddle para mantener el partido ágil. Así Beckembauer lo consigue de nuevo. Será la sexta vez que Alemania Occidental llegue a la final y tiene la oportunidad de ser 3 veces campeón, al igual que Brasil e Italia. El último partido de Beckembauer en la carrera del Mundial es decepcionante y se vio seriamente afectado por las disputas entre los argentinos y las reacciones sobredimensionadas de sus jugadores. Se decide el trofeo por penales. El tiro de Andy Bremer asegurando a Beckembauer su retiro de los mundiales de fútbol con un récord que tal vez jamás será igualado. 2 finales como jugador, 2 como director técnico y un lugar en el Salón de la Fama de todos los tiempos. Gary Lineker ha entrado